Can you hear that? It is the roar of battle in ancient Rome. But not all warriors wore armor or bore a male name. Did you know women fought alongside men in Roman legions? Not as nurses or cooks, but as gladiators, spies, and even generals. Today, we uncover the truth about the female warriors of ancient Rome, how they trained, bled, and sometimes ruled, and why their stories were buried for centuries. I've spent years digging through forgotten scrolls, battlefield records, and temple ruins to bring these lost legends back to light. But here's the biggest mystery. One woman may have led an entire rebellion against Emperor Nero himself, and almost won. What if the real heroes of Rome weren't carved in marble but erased from it? What if some of Rome's fiercest fighters were never meant to be remembered? Imagine being born into a world that says you can fight, then picking up a sword anyway. That was life for many women fighters in Roman history. It's like growing up in a school where girls are in allowed on the football team, and then secretly joining the pros. Some Roman women dressed as men just to train in secret. One woman, known only as Aemilia, challenged male gladiators and beat them. This isn't the Rome you learned in school, but what happened when the Senate found out? Picture this. You're a mother whose husband died in battle. The army refuses to let you fight, so you form your own. It's like seeing your town flood every year and building your own dam because no one else will. Many believe Rome banned female warriors completely, but that's false. Records show women trained in combat schools called ludas. One Roman law actually taxed women who refused to fight in local defense drills. One woman would become so famous, her name was erased from history to hide her power. It's just like today's female soldiers and MMA fighters. These women broke barriers in a man's world, often at great cost. It's like working in a boardroom full of men who refuse to listen, until you prove you know more than any of them. A Roman general once wrote, "She fights like 10 men." He was describing his enemy, a rebel queen named Boudica. These forgotten Roman women warriors didn't just exist, they changed empires. But not everyone wanted their stories told. You're writing a history book. The emperor tells you to leave out certain names, especially those of dangerous women. It's like editing a Wikipedia page to erase a scandal, except with swords and blood. Some Roman historians literally scratched out mentions of female warriors in their scrolls. Erasing women from history is easier than you think. So how did we find them again? Hidden in graffiti, tombstone carvings, and letters written by jealous senators. Clues about these women survived. It's like finding a secret message inside a birthday card. If that card was 2,000 years old, one inscription reads, "She struck down 3 men before falling herself." These words were never meant for us to see, and one woman's grave might rewrite everything. If you could meet one of these female warriors, who would it be? And what would you ask her? It's like meeting a superhero who never got a movie but lived through real battles. A tomb in Pompeii shows a woman buried with a dagger, shield, and helmet, items usually reserved for soldiers. She wasn't just a fighter, she was honored like one. But her name remains a mystery. We've always thought of Roman women as powerless, but new evidence suggests elite families train daughters in combat. It's like sending your daughter to fencing class, but instead of sport, it's for survival. One noblewoman, Julia Marcella, was described as the terror of bandits. In local records, these women were not victims. They were protectors. But how did they vanish from our textbooks? They tried to erase her, but history remembers. It's like burning a photo album, but someone saved a few pages. The Vatican archives hold scrolls that mention armed priestesses who guarded temples and fought invaders. These women held sacred power and weapons. One of them might have shaped the fate of Rome itself. History is written by the victors and rewritten by the fearful. It's like winning a game but hiding the score so no one knows how close it was. Some Roman coins even depict women holding spears, symbols of strength and rebellion. Their faces are gone, but their legacy lives on. So what happens next? Next time you see a statue of a Roman soldier, ask yourself, who's missing? Hit subscribe now and drop a comment. Who do you think was the strongest of the female warriors of ancient Rome? Because next time we reveal how one woman nearly toppled an empire and how her story almost vanished forever.